At long last, the air dates for Doctor Who's 6th anniversary specials have been confirmed. We've got some new video clips and footage, we've got some new posters, and of course we have those all-important dates, so we now know when to mark on our calendars for these episodes to go out. So I had previously done a video about the air dates, speculating about when they might be. I made a prediction in that video. I think my kind of key prediction was that it was going to be the 11th, the 18th and the 25th of November. That's not entirely the case. I mean, one of the specials will be airing on the 25th, but it won't be the last one, it will be the first. So that will now be the start date for this little mini run of episodes. So we have the Star Beast on the 25th, we have Blue Yonder on the 2nd of December, so the specials are going to carry on into December as well, and then the grand finale, the Giggle, on the 9th of December. Now this news was confirmed by a little video clip posted on the Doctor Who social media channels, the first of many new bits of content we have got this evening at the time of recording. A nice little clip of the TARDIS with some graphics and stuff saying their time has come, which I suppose might be the tagline for these episodes, along with the air date, 25th of November, hashtag Doctor Who, that's for the premiere of course, for the Star Beast. And interestingly as well, in this video, the audio for it is the new theme tune, but not the version we heard in the 6th anniversary concert. This sounds like the proper full mix that we will presumably be hearing on TV, with interestingly some little extra flourishes as well, some little string flourishes here and there, which weren't present in that performance, which kind of, leads me to believe that this is going to be, the full mix, the final mix, and the final mix will sound significantly different to what we got on the night of that concert. There is another version of this clip as well. I'm not sure it's been officially posted onto Twitter or anything, but I think I did see that it had been broadcast on terrestrial TV this evening at the time of recording, of David Tennant basically as the 14th Doctor with his Sonic kind of scanning the screen, looking straight at the viewer, and some graphics come up and he kind of, with his Sonic, sort of makes the air date, 25th of November, appear on the screen, kind of his little smile. And once again, that has the new theme in the background, so yeah, things are really starting to ramp up here. We also got a new version of the trailer, I think posted on the Disney social media channels, complete with like a Disney ident with the TARDIS in it as well for Doctor Who, which is pretty surreal, but yeah, that's all kind of ramping up as well, all the Disney stuff. And that trailer, interestingly enough, contained a couple of new shots, bits and pieces here and there. I think there was one from the Bristol filming of like the unit, Jeep or whatever. The most interesting one of all though was a shot of the Toymaker in unit headquarters in his sort of red soldier outfit, and who can we see in the background behind him in the right of shots? It is of course none other than Bonnie Langford as Mel Bush, who we knew was returning for Series 14 and we strongly suspected was going to be featuring in the 60th specials as well. Now they just seem to have kind of randomly confirmed that out of nowhere. I'm not quite sure whether that was like a deliberate thing or not. Maybe it was like a shot that they left in there and they forgot to take out or didn't realise what they were doing. So that kind of seems like a little bit of an accident maybe. But yeah, that's kind of confirmed now as well. Mel's going to be in the Giggle, so get excited. We also got some lovely new posters for each of the specials as well, some bits of key art, some iconic images, whatever you want to call them, these montage, blockbuster style images to promote each of these new episodes, in the tradition of course of the specials we've had in the past, over the past few years and before that as well. So these kind of tease at some things that we didn't know about each of the episodes, as well as containing a lot of things that we did know about them. And a massive shout out to the Black Archive, the Doctor Who promo image website, who has posted all of these in full resolution and all the different variations of them. A fantastic resource, always great for stuff like this. So let's take a look at each of these in turn and see what we can glean from them. So first up, the Star Beast. David Tennant there as the 14th Doctor with his Sonic doing the hand pose. We've got Donna at the side. We have her daughter Rose on the other side. Between them, the sort of Wrath Warriors rocket ship, or what I presume to be the Wrath Warriors rocket ship, which we've seen in the previous trailer shots and things. Beep the Meep at the side. Still in cute mode, of course, which makes sense. I don't think they're going to be revealing the fact that Beep the Meep is like a monster until the episode goes out. Obviously, as fans and people have read the comic strip or are familiar with the comic strip, we know that Beat the Meep is evil, but the general viewer will not, so it makes sense to hold that back. And then to finish off in the foreground, we have two Wrath Warriors, one either side. A fantastic costume, they've done really, really nice work with that. And this whole kind of composition, this whole image, actually pays homage to one of the original covers for the Star Beast comic strip. I believe it's maybe one of the US re-releases maybe. I don't think it's like the original one, because that's the one, or at least the first page of the Star Beast, which appeared on the most recent issue of Doctor Who magazine once again. So I'm pretty sure it's like a colour image. I'll put it up on the screen, but yeah, very clearly kind of, you know, paying tribute to that, which is lovely to see. Not something that I picked up on immediately because, you know, I'm a child of the 2000s and not like the 80s, but yeah, you know, I had seen that image before, I had seen that cover before, so yeah, really, really nice to see that. Great that they've paid tribute in that way. Let's turn our attention to what is probably the most interesting poster of the three for the second special, Wild Blue Yonder. Now, this still doesn't give loads away. Actually, just looking at it now, I mean, there's like loads of kind of empty blank space around the Doctor and Donna there. So, you know, they are really kind of keeping this close to their chest. You know, we knew that they were trying to create a lot of intrigue and mystery surrounding this particular episode. For whatever reason, it'll all become clear, I suppose, when it goes out. You know, will there be like loads of past Doctor cameos or monster cameos or companion cameos, or will it be, you know, mysterious and different for other reasons? We don't know, but it's been described as like an episode of Doctor Who that's unlike any other. So who knows at this stage, you know, what this episode will entail. But we do have some little interesting bits and pieces here, some interesting new details. So we have obviously the Doctor and Donna there, as you'd expect. We have this sort of environment that they are in, which sort of appears to be obviously some kind of futuristic spaceship that kind of goes on forever. There's like a vanishing point there in the top of the image, which just appears to be like miles and miles away. This kind of endless, infinite space, this corridor perhaps. The floor panels, I'm pretty sure, are the same design of like the walls that we've seen in the room where the TARDIS disappears in that bit in the most recent trailer where Donna's talking about kind of kicking the arse of whoever's, you know, made the TARDIS scared and made the TARDIS go away. Pretty sure that's the same design. And then the kind of the stuff above them, these mysterious sort of, I don't even know what, pistons or pipes or whatever all that stuff is. Who knows? General, generic, futuristic stuff. Have we seen that before in other stuff? I'm not quite sure, can't remember. But one person we definitely haven't seen before is this mysterious new character. You know, so obviously we knew the Doctor was going to be in this story, we knew that Donna's going to be in this story, we knew of no other characters, monsters, whatever, villains, adversaries, friends that are going to be in the episode. But we do now know of at least one. So we have this kind of, this little robot dude here who has been described, I think, as like a walking egg cup type thing. A very short, squat little robot creature thing, kind of reminiscent of like the emoji bots, or perhaps the robots from Dinosaurs on a Spaceship, but obviously on a much, much smaller scale. Maybe played by like Jimmy V again, who played Banner Latter and loads of other small creatures in the first RTD era and some stuff in the Moffat era as well. Or I suppose as well, it's possible that it could be like an entirely sort of remote control creation with nobody inside, no actor, a bit like the Defense Drone Daleks in Jodie's era. I'm just looking at it now and kind of thinking, you know, is that costume big enough to actually have a person inside? I guess it could be, but some bits like the kind of the torso section there and the arms perhaps as well, that they look quite thin. So maybe this is something really unusual, you know, for Doctor Who, a kind of entirely robotic, like literally robotic robots. Will it be friend or foe? We don't know at this stage, obviously, you know, but we do now at least know of one of the other characters that will be appearing in the story. What will it be? Like some kind of interface maybe for this strange environment, for this spaceship, some kind of droid, maybe something that helps the Doctor and Donna, or alternatively like terrorizes them. Maybe it gives them a bit more information about their surroundings, maybe it helps them get out, maybe it keeps them there. I don't know, I'm kind of getting vibes of like this strange space, this strange futuristic spaceship style space where this droid, this robot is there, and there's some weird stuff going on, and maybe this creature is sort of key to working out what's happening, maybe? And last but certainly not least, we have the poster for the third special, the Giggle. What a fantastic piece this is. Once again, with the Doctor and Donna in the centre, the Doctor doing the hand pose, and Donna kind of doing it as well, actually, a little bit, with loads of playing cards kind of firing out of the screen towards us. And of course, in the centre, Neil Patrick Harris as the toy maker himself, with a completely bonkers, rabid expression on his face, once again in that kind of toy soldier outfit, and obviously with the playing cards, with this sort of this background behind him that's reminiscent of other stuff we've seen, like with the sun and the moon behind him when he's going like worldwide premiere know, all that kind of stuff. What else can we say about this one? You know, it doesn't kind of reveal anything too new about the episode. It kind of just tells us mostly things we already know, but boy does it do it in an exciting way with the playing cards, with the toy maker there in full glory. There's fantastic bit of graphics or artwork by the art department there in the background as well. Really kind of promising a proper showdown, I think, between the Doctor and Donna and the toy maker. I think that is just about everything. I mean, it's been an action-packed evening with lots of stuff going on, but yes, I think that's everything. 3 air dates, 3 posters, a couple of new trailers, bits of video footage as well. Let me know all of your thoughts on all this stuff down in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on the air dates. Are you happy with them? Were you hoping for something different? Will they be convenient for you? Inconvenience? Will you be able to watch episodes go out live, or will you have to wait until afterwards? I know at least for 1 or 2 of them myself, there are going to be problems there, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And what do you think about these posters as well, and in particular the one for Wild Blue Yonder? You know, what do you think that little robot dude is? What do you think it's up to? What do you think the plot of that special is going to be? Let me know all of your theories down in the comments. If you have enjoyed this video, please do leave a like. Please subscribe to the channel as well if you're brand new for more stuff like this in the future. But otherwise, until the next one, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye for now.